What's up, everybody? This is None Defense, host of this YouTube channel, and of course, co-leader of the team. Still unboomable, hanging out on a Sunday, smoking a joint with our best friend, Mr. Juke Joint Jimmy. Say hello, Jimmy.
How y'all doing?
There he is. Man, Jim, let me tell you a quick story. A couple days ago, we posted a video saying that we were going to get ready to take on the mission Deep Cut. It's a really hard mission, very high up there on there. Well, some random jackass with the screen name TrollingAgent24-7 commented on that video and said, basically, I'm not going to pull it up, but basically, you guys can't beat Deep Cut, not with your roster, not with your weak guys on your roster. And some of us took offense to that, and we were just like, whatever. Yeah. So, well, we went ahead and we beat this motherfucker. So we're going to, today, this TrollingAgent24-7, he is the star of this video. So cool. So we're just going to puff on this Jim, whenever you're ready, we'll put it out. And if you'll light cigarettes for us whenever you're ready, you just take your time. But guys, we did it. We fucking beat Deep Cut. I'm not going to show every single attack. There were more than enough spoons, and we're going to learn from them in our personal time, and we're going to get better. But we've done it. We almost beat it yesterday, and then we beat it today. That's fucking awesome. That is fucking awesome. So, we did get help from the hoppers. We've done that before, so we're pretty much right on par with what we were doing the day before. Let's see. So let's watch. Did Manticore have a good one? See what's happening in the chat here. Okay. All right. Let's see. I remember, no, it was Pierre had a good one somewhere, but I can't quite remember where. Maybe this was it. Maybe this wasn't it. We're just going to fast forward it. We'll see. That's right. Nope, this was the one. Once again, hoppers. These fucking hoppers. They never want to let us clear mines, and we always offer. We always offer. We have never not offered to clear mines for these hoppers, these high-level supermen, and they come in, oh, we don't need you to clear mines, and then they fuck up and step on a mine. It's like, hey, look at that. We should have fucking cleared the mine, asshole. But no, thank you so much to the Hopper Network just for being there and doing what you do. There's so many of them. What they are, Jim, is they are just like hundreds of high-level players that have nothing better to do than to go help teams beat really hard bases. We only grab like 2 or 3 of them. You could potentially grab up to 20 at a time. But we typically, today we only used 4 of them. The difference between, the max level players and the, low level, the piddly low level players on our team is, we found ways to make it work with our low levels. You know what I mean? Like, we have found ways to get the business done. So this is a hopper as well as a Satan. Praise Satan. The guy before him, just for speed's sake, because we got football to watch, we're just going to skip this. But Satan, you did a great job of flaring, getting up to this position here. Targeting PNP, boom, boom, boom. Alrighty, so what were some other good ones that Trolling Agent 24/7 would really appreciate? Let's see, who else had some good ones? This is from our unit. Alright, Kaboom. Kaboom hasn't been with us for very long, Trolling Agent 24/7, but considering the fact that he came over here, prepared to learn, prepared to try some different things, it definitely wasn't pretty. But he managed to get all the way back here, and he hasn't been running Zookas for very long. But, it's not a matter, Trolling Agent 24/7, of having, everybody be maxed, everybody be super powerful, and everybody all that. It's a matter of just taking the time, teach your guys what to do, train them, give them opportunities to succeed, give them opportunities to fail. Work with your guys, talk to your guys. Like, you'll figure it out. If you lose, fuck it, you lose. But no, this
you gotta have cannon fodder.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You got to. Like, great. We're not trying to chase leaderboards, and that's what a lot of higher players who criticize us are like, oh, well, you'll never, be on the leaderboard. And I'm like, well, that's not really our goal. So, You know, you might as well say, well, your house will never paint itself. Well, no, I guess it won't. I guess it won't do that. So
you play to win the game.
You play to win the game. Thank you, Jim. Well said. All right, Pearl Sale, he's been doing really well. You know, and it's just about, you know, learning things. It's just about learning things, especially when we're opting at super high levels. You know, we've only gotten a billion times stronger than we used to be. Here's a football analogy for you, Jim. A couple of months ago, in football terms, we essentially had to cut like our entire practice squad. It replaced our entire practice squad. We were just like, you know, practice squad, we love you and all, but you're just not where we're not benefiting from the level of your practice. So we pretty much replaced our entire practice squad, and the guys we replaced them with, while some of them were weaker, some of them were stronger than the people that they replaced, the results have shown the benefits of that roster change. I mean, great job, Pearl. You almost got that motherfucker. Great job. So, again, we're not doing every attack, just going through. Just something to keep Trolling Agent 24-7 entertained. Daryl did good, if memory serves. Like, I know he opened up the side here. Like, on little Daryl, he went in and he cleared this. And then this Daryl, he went in and kind of cleared up to here. So let's just watch that and fast forward. This is Daryl. He is not from Holland. I like to remind everybody that he is not from Holland. He is famous for overreaching. Like, there are one of the most viewed videos that I've ever posted was named Daryl, Stop Overreaching. You know, and for some reason, just the title of that got people to watch it. I don't know why. So, Daryl, stop overreaching, but good job, bro. Let's see. Timbo, you know, he's working on it. He's still, you know, I think it's fair to say that he has his struggles, but he's working on it, you know, and he's one of the guys that we had to replace the practice squad with. So he's like one of our newer members. So you got the veterans on our team who've been with us since almost the beginning, and then you got all these new guys that, you know, are working at it, and it's just been a pleasure. It has just been a pleasure. Timbo, I wasn't sure what was up with that, you know, that repositioning. You were right here. I would have just went ahead, stayed there, let the smoke clear, and then shock, but whatever. That's how it went. Let's see. Who else? Don, how's Don doing? Don had a couple of good attacks. Don is Don Larson, of course. You know him.
Yes, I do.
He is awesome. An inspiration for all human beings.
Good point.
Yep. I'll be in there real soon there, Jimbo. It is 9:41. The Patriots will be playing in about 20 minutes. Then after that, it's the Steelers. Great job, Don. Great job. Beautiful. I bet even Trolling Agent 24-7 was going to be excited about that one, Don. Matter of fact, he enjoyed that one so much, let's just show him what you did again. Beautiful. Old Jim, he's inside now. He's a good dude, guys. He is. He's a cranky old fucker, and sometimes I want to choke him, and plenty of times he wants to choke me, and he knows that, and I know that, and we all know that. But despite it all, you know, we understand. You know, in defense of everybody, it's not easy as a senior citizen to have been more or less in charge of your entire life, you know, for what, he's 74 years old. He's been out on his own since he was 17. So you do the math. You figure up till a couple of years ago, he was more or less doing everything on his own to some degree. My mother, of course, was handling like a lot of the brain work as a good wife does. Yeah, but you know, it's not easy. HT, I think, had a good one. It's not easy to just suddenly have to give up control of your life. You know what I mean? It's not an easy situation. So we always try to, whenever he and I do have conflicts of personality, we just try to always keep that little thing in mind. It's not easy for him, you know, to have to try, you know, give up everything, and it's not easy for me sometimes to, have to reprogram my life to deal with another adult, but that was the commitment. So this was Eduardo Grazie. Thank you. He is, if you don't know, he is an trolling agent 24/7 like this. So he doesn't speak English very well, and we don't speak Italian, but because of teamwork and because of just determination to find ways to get me, all we need is people who are willing to op with us, and like willing to hang out with us and help us get intel and all that stuff, and like we'll work with you, we will do it. And there's never been a better example of that than Ed. So whenever Ed shows up ready to go, we have to pull up the Italian translator. Some of the languages I read. I made a big stupid cheat sheet. I didn't mean to watch this in real time, excuse me. I made like a big stupid cheat sheet about like various easy to process commands that you could give an Ed. We love Ed. We love Ed, and we'd do that for anybody. We really would. Like if you were eager and willing and ready to go. Like if we had to learn another language to communicate with you to get through it, we'll do it, because that's you do what you got to do, man. That's what you do. Trolling Agent 24/7. That's how you take a bunch of lower VP players and you drag them across the finish line on choke point, on a deep cut. It's not because you have a bunch of max players. It's because you're willing to do whatever you got to do to work with the players that you got. Now, unfortunately, every now and then, like I said, like I was telling Jim, we had to fire a practice squad. I hated to do it. Like, I think we ended up losing like a total of 15. Some of them really strong accounts, but they just weren't fitting into what it was we were hoping to achieve. None. Oh, God, Assembly. For those who have been on the team for a long time, the veterans give me tons of shit about it, but I've never struggled on any base more than I've struggled on Assembly. It's been my nemesis. I finally had a decent attack on it, and I still didn't win. And it's like, Jesus, what else can you do, man? And you've done everything right, but in this case, I didn't have I was short a landing craft, and I only had one powder pouch? No, I had 4 power powders, and so 5 offensive statues to boost. So it's like, Jesus, I'm always just right there on Assembly, just right fucking there. So many times I've had bad attacks, but they could have. Matt Dragon, I'm not going to show you, but thank you, Bron, for finishing that off. Lee did not represent himself. We're not going to embarrass him with that. I know, Bart. All right, I love you, Bart. I love you. So the question I wrote in the notes was, can two Borts beat? Can two big Borts, meaning Bort, this Bort, and El Borto, can they beat this? And let me just pause it. And I personally, with my own eyes, I am not giving Bort too much shit about this one. Though I am funny, just the title of this particular video is Everywhere He Smoked. The girls, it was like they just intentionally said, nope, we're not going to go there. And it was just, as we were watching it live, it was just like, man, it's not even fair. I thought he smoked great. And then the girls are like, nope, we're going to go over here now. So he readjusted, all right, I'll catch you over here. And now they're like, nope, over here now. This is where we want to go. And it's just like, oh, man, that little period. And and you know how it hurts. And then once it starts, once things start going wrong, and then there was a gap, that was just rough. I salute you, Bart, I salute you. But anyway, so the question was, can two big Borts finish this? And as soon as that attack was over, Bort got in chat. Answer, no, two big Borts cannot finish this. So then we got Bunana. He's been on the team just a little while, learning things, working with us, participating. We appreciate it. Not asking for perfection, just asking him to do what he can. And it was like, well, at this point, when he showed up, it was like you might as well practice, get some good practice in, because there wasn't really anything super low level that was particularly amazingly useful. You know what I mean? I mean, it didn't hurt. So that's why I was just like, all right, well, go ahead and practice and get rid of that, finish that SL. And it was good practice for him, and you did good, Banana, so thank you. Thank you. Even TrollingAgent24-7, even he's going to be pleased with that. Storm, I don't recall. I don't think it went super hot. TR's the motherfucking man. Let's see how he did. Let's see. And I'll be honest. Excuse me. When I say TR's the motherfucking man, he's not like great, you know, but he's fairly consistent, you know. He does his little parts. He pretty much, I rarely even think of his name, and I'll be honest, the reason I never think of him when I'm thinking of like, all right, who can we get to attack this? I never think of TR, and I think a lot of that is just because he rarely attacks. That was Angie. She on Titan. Oh, she was just clearing some stuff up front. Dioxin. Let's watch Nick Hill destroy Monitor. That'll be fun. Fast forward. Thank you so much, Nick. Nick has been with us just a long time. Long time. As always, I'm envious of everything he brings to the team. Except that. You know, but turned out he didn't need that, is it? So, let's see how he pulled it off. You know, I mean, just great job. Yep, great job, and still had the shock needed to keep that stuff locked down, and just started working it. And then get some position for the final P&P, and it's over. Thank you so much, Nick. Time check, 9:50, 10 minutes till football. We are almost done here, just scooting through. Guys, I'm going to skip the clearing attacks on that board, and we will show, all right, well, I don't know what El Borto did, so this is the first time I'm seeing it. So, Bort, if this was an embarrassing moment for you, I'm sorry that I'm putting you through this. How we doing? What's happening? All right, looks like, okay, we lost some girls. What we got? You've made it back there. Shock. A little damage. And that's what happened. You missed a rocket. All right, there you go. You know, so there you go. I mean, the fact that we had some spoons, we had some, I know I didn't have the greatest runs. I don't remember where. Warrior runs are always fun to watch. This is Nick 2. What's the plan? What is the plan? Let's fast forward. Figure out what this plan is. Let's go in there. Go in there. Go in there. Go in there. And shock. Okay, clearing the spot. Clearing the spot. Great work. Great work. All right. And so if that was Nick 2 setting up that on Dioxin, then it must have been Silence driven by Bort who got the win. Let's see how he did it. If I was a betting man, I'd say he's going to stand right there and do it. You know, what do I know? Gotta get better at walking through this. It's just everybody. You know, we're losing ladies. You know, it's the small things, little details. We'll get better. And there you go. That's how he did it. All right, great job, Bart. Thank you, sir. On Silence NPA, Peter, I don't know, you know, I haven't scouted these ahead of time, Peter, so again, I'm not trying to embarrass anybody in front of, you know, Trolling Agent 24-7, you know, because we know he's a pretty harsh critic. All right, what we got here? Made it through so far, we're looking good, no real spread to speak of, so good smoking. And so you must have missed something. Like this shock launcher over here got you. Or something. I'm not sure. We're not going back. But Peters, good job. We love you. Good smoking. We're only getting better. Cully. Not Big Cully. Other Cully. Though they're technically both maxed, aren't they? So he's going to position for the win. This is the first time I've ever seen this base. But I see it. Excuse me. I see it and I get it. And boom, boom, boom. See, you almost got it. Great job. So that was Manticore, and then Big Cully finished it. Well, hi, Mishu. Alright, Mishu is a cat. What do we got going here? So he's going to just try to finish this off. Looking good so far. Everything nice and clean. Doing a little spready smoke. Lost a few ladies. And shot. Beautiful. Beautiful. That will do it. Get out of this. And who else? Alright. Raul. Well, you know, we got to see what happened, Raul. We'll never know until we look it up. So let's look it up. You know, it looked like everybody, for the most part, you know, benefited from Bort's original run because it showed us what not to do. Okay, what's happening here? I missed a shot, missed a rocket. Okay, all right, that's what happened. That is what happened. UD. Okay. What happened here? UD lives in India. He is the brother of Nick Hill. He also has been on the team for not as long as Nick, but quite some time. Rarely chats, rarely needs to. Okay. All right, we just got to get our wits about us, keep our wits back there, and try not to make those mental mistakes. Yeah, it was Don who pointed out that were it not for the spoons, we could have crushed this thing in 30, 35. But spoons are going to happen. You're going to have some failed attacks. So this was Nate. Okay. I don't know if you just ran out of GBE or whatever it was, but working on it, getting better. We've gotten much, much better. Bone. The Bone. For those who don't know, he used to be strictly grenades with us for a while, at our request, and it's just because he was so damn good at them. So we figured we rarely needed grenades, but it was nice to know that we had somebody who was really good with them whenever we did need them. So then that was Bone. That was Bone. He was that guy for us. Okay. All right. Just pounding the core. Pounding the core. And then after that, our lovely leader, Miss Boom Bitch Angie. She, there you go. She won. And then with that, we fucking beat Deep Cut. Wasn't sure what was up with that. It looked to me like she flared right, and yet they still did a weird spread there. But either way, she kept her wits about her, kept her shit together, and put it all together, and that's what happened. And shock, and pop. Beautiful. Congratulations, team. I want to thank all of you so much for all of your participation. I know I didn't show everybody's attacks, and even so, if I missed any of some really great ones or some really bad ones, whatever. The story is in the tape. It is a victory. We beat it with a couple hours to spare. Everybody, a lot of great participation. I mean, what else is there to say? So, Trolling Agent 24-7, on behalf of everyone on our teams, from Cully to Spin, Nick, Don, everybody on this team, we all would like to say, fuck you. And now we'd like to invite you to join our team and, hang out with us. And it'd be fun. It'd be fun to have you on the team. And we're all just, nobody's really angry. We just, all kind of get a kick out of it. And just when somebody's like, oh, you can't do that because you're weak. Like, oh, all right, well, we'll go ahead and do it then. And then we'll discuss it. So we did it, and now we can discuss it. So you're welcome to join us so we can discuss it, sir. I'd love to hear from you. All right. So as always, friends, I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day, your life, to hang out with us and be a part of this, directly and or indirectly. If you ever have any questions or comments, suggestions, opinions, or thoughts or ideas, we're open. There's a bunch of us. We're just happy to just chill and discuss different options. It's cool. It's fun. So thank you so much. Please remember that we are still unboomable. And as always, please be safe. And go Steelers! Woo! Thank you.